Welcome to Spoken English Podcast for Beginners. This is your English Learning Podcast, Episode 2, and today's topic is how to stop translating in your mind. If you really want to speak English fluently, confidently, and naturally, then this episode is very important for you. Most beginners make one common mistake. They first think in their native language, then translate into English, and then speak. This process makes your speaking slow, confusing, and full of mistakes. Today, I will teach you how to break this habit and start thinking directly in English. First, let me explain why translating in your mind is a problem. When you translate, your brain is doing double work. Step 1. You think in your native language. Step 2. You search for English words. Step 3. You arrange grammar. Step 4. You speak. Because of this long process, you feel nervous. You forget words. You become blank. You lose confidence. But fluent speakers do not translate. They think directly in English. Just like when you speak your mother tongue, you don't translate. Words come automatically. That is what we want to achieve in English. Now the question is, how can we stop translating? The answer is simple but powerful. You must train your brain to think in English step by step. Remember, this is a habit, and habits change with practice, not in one day. So be patient with yourself. Let's start with the first technique. Use simple English in your mind. Many students try to think complex sentences. For example, instead of thinking, I would like to express my gratitude, just think, I am thankful. Keep your English simple. Your goal is communication, not perfection. When you reduce complexity, your brain works faster. Second technique. Start thinking in words, not sentences. When you look at a table, don't think ja, ik mes, hi. Just say in your mind, table. When you see a door, think door. When you drink water, think I am drinking water. Think I am walking. Make your daily activities English practice. Morning to night, try to label things in English. Fan, window, bed, mobile, charger, shoes, bag, road, car, sky, tree. This small exercise slowly changes your thinking pattern. Third technique. Use short self-talk daily. Self-talk means talking to yourself in your mind. For example, in the morning you wake up and think, it is 7 a.m., I need to get up. I am feeling sleepy. Today I will work hard. I will practice English. When you brush your teeth, think, I am brushing my teeth. I am getting ready. I am going to the office. This daily mental conversation helps you build natural English thinking. At first, you will feel slow. You may not know some words. That is normal. Do not switch back to your native language quickly. If you don't know a word, use easy English. For example, if you don't know the word curtain, you can say cloth on the window. Communication is more important than perfect vocabulary. Slowly, your vocabulary will grow. Now let's talk about a very important mindset change. Stop being afraid of making mistakes. Many learners translate because they are afraid of wrong grammar. They want perfect sentences. But fluency comes before accuracy. Even children make grammar mistakes when learning a language, but they speak confidently. You must give yourself permission to make mistakes. Say to yourself, it's okay. I am learning. Another powerful technique is thinking in English using questions and answers. For example, ask yourself simple questions. What am I doing? I am listening to this podcast. What is my goal? My goal is to speak English fluently. Why do I want to learn English? Because English gives me better opportunities. When you ask and answer in English, your brain becomes active in English mode. Now let's discuss vocabulary improvement without translation. Instead of learning English words with meanings in your native language, learn words with English explanations. For example, instead of learning hungry equals buklagna, learn hungry means wanting to eat food. Instead of tired equals thakahua, learn tired means needing rest. When you understand words in English, your brain connects English with English, not with your native language. Listening is also very important. If you want to think in English, you must fill your mind with English. Listen to English podcasts daily. Watch simple English videos. Listen carefully to pronunciation and sentence patterns. When you listen regularly, your brain automatically copies structure and rhythm. After some time, you will notice that English sentences come naturally into your mind. Reading simple English books is another powerful method. Start with easy stories. While reading, try to imagine the story in pictures, not in your native language. For example, if the sentence is "the boy is running in the park," don't translate it. Just imagine a boy running in a park. Train your brain to connect English with images, not translation. Let's do a small practice right now. Close your eyes for a moment and think in English. Where am I? I am sitting in my room. What can I see? I can see a chair, a table, and a window. What can I hear? I can hear some noise outside. And I feel motivated. This simple exercise strengthens your English thinking muscle. Now I want to talk about speed. Many learners complain. I understand English, but I cannot speak fast. The reason is translation delay. When you remove translation, speed automatically increases. Fluency is not about speaking fast. It is about speaking smoothly without long pauses. Even if you speak slowly, but continuously, that is fluency. Let's discuss a daily practice routine. In the morning, spend 5 minutes describing your plans in English. In the afternoon, describe what you are doing. In the evening, describe what you did today. Before sleeping, think about tomorrow in English. Just 10 to 15 minutes of conscious thinking practice every day can change your brain pattern in 3 months. Now let me share a powerful secret. You cannot think in English if your vocabulary is 0. So build basic vocabulary first. Learn common verbs like go, come, eat, drink, sleep, work, study, make, take, give, call, try, help. Learn daily nouns like food, water, time, money, friend, family, office, school, market, problem, solution. When you know common words, thinking becomes easy. Another mistake learners make is overusing their native language during practice. If you are serious about fluency, create English zones in your day. For example, from 7 to 8 p.m., only English thinking. Even if you are alone, think only in English. If you forget and switch to your native language, gently bring your mind back to English. Consistency is the key. Let's talk about confidence. When you start thinking in English, you may feel uncomfortable. It feels unnatural at first. Remember, growth is always uncomfortable. Athletes train their muscles through pain. Similarly, you are training your brain. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. Now imagine 2 learners. One learner studies grammar rules every day but always translates before speaking. The other learner uses simple English daily, practices self-talk, listens, and thinks. Directly in English? After 6 months, who will be more fluent? Obviously the second learner, because language is a skill, not just knowledge. I want you to understand something very important. Thinking in English does not mean you forget your native language. It means you create a separate English thinking system in your brain. Just like bilingual people switch languages easily, you can also develop that ability with practice. Let's do another practice exercise. I will say situations, and you think in English. You are late for work? Think, I am late. I need to hurry. I should leave now. You are hungry. Think, I am hungry. I need something to eat. Maybe I will make a sandwich. You meet a friend. Think, hi, how are you? It's nice to see you. What are you doing these days? Practice these mini conversations in your mind daily. Now, let's remove another fear. Many students say, my grammar is weak. How can I think? In English? Remember this? Grammar improves automatically when you use English regularly. When you listen and read, your brain learns patterns. You don't need to think about rules while speaking. Focus on communication. Here is another powerful method. Speak what you see. If you are traveling, describe everything in English in your mind. The bus is crowded, the weather is hot, the road is busy, people are waiting. This live commentary habit is very effective. Also, try recording your voice. Choose a topic and speak for 2 minutes without stopping. Do not translate, but speak whatever. Simple English comes to your mind. Then listen to your recording. You will notice mistakes and pauses. Next time, improve. This builds fluency faster. Now let's understand the psychology behind translation. Your brain prefers comfort. Since your native language is comfortable, your brain automatically uses it. To change this, you must create new comfort in English. The more you use English daily, the more comfortable it becomes. Remember, children learn language through repetition, listening, and usage, not translation. So repeat common phrases daily. For example, I understand. I don't understand. Can you repeat? What do you mean? That's interesting. I agree. I disagree. These ready-made phrases reduce thinking pressure during conversation. Another tip: avoid word-by-word translation. Different languages have different sentence structures. If you translate word by word, sentences sound unnatural. Instead, learn complete English sentence patterns. For example, I am going to, I want to, I need to, I have to. When you master patterns, thinking becomes automatic. Let's talk about motivation. Why do you want to stop translating? Maybe for a job, maybe for studies, maybe for confidence. Always remember you are